So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Now, couldn't wait to do a video like this. I swear I couldn't. Why? Because when I went on our anniversary trip to the mountains, yes, you're gonna hear me talk about it a lot because I enjoyed it. But one of the things I was conflicted about before going on this trip was whether or not I wanted to see a bear. Because if you ever been to the Smoky Mountains, then you know your chances are pretty high. If it's not, I'm guessing hibernation season or whatever, your chances of seeing a bear is probably pretty high, right? So even the Airbnb, the owner of the Airbnb, sent us pictures of the bears that often show up to the cabin. So we were already on like pins and needles, you know, whether Quinn was like, no, then she was like, yeah, I was like, no, then I was like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. But I tell you one thing for sure, every time I stuck my head out the door, I stepped out the door, I stuck my head out first and I looked left and right like I was trying to cross the street, bro. You know what I mean? It's just, I wanted to see it, but I kind of didn't want to see it. So when we got to the end of the trip and I didn't see one, I wasn't too upset about it. You know what I mean? But I kind of was. So I was conflicted. You know what I mean? So that's why I like doing these videos here. This video here's trail cam captures what no one was supposed to see. All right, so if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and join the fam. Let's check it out.
Trail cameras are often crowned for recording unbelievable moments, whether it is wild wrestling, bird dives, or eerie figures. Here are some interesting captures made by trail cameras that no one was supposed to see. Goblin in forest.
Ooh.
Bike riders in Indonesia were shocked to observe a tiny, creepy creature in the middle of the forest. A creature could be seen rushing in front of the riders, who just stopped to capture that eerie brute. But then it quickly escaped and ran as fast as it could and hid in the nearby bushes. Although the riders chased the mysterious beast, it suddenly disappeared into the tall, wild hedges. But as the video went viral, people came up with different suggestions, with some calling it a goblin, while others claimed it to be a wild elf. Whose side are you guys on? Before we move any further, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you can keep watching our amazing content. Weird alien. In the middle of the night, a camera captured a strange, alien-like creature in La Junta. Yes, an alien! This eerie creature thunderstrucks the whole town with its weird look, and after an abnormal walk of a few minutes, it suddenly vanishes from sight. This video hits different social media platforms, and well, it looks like a spooky brute wandering on the car porch. You can even see its elongated limbs and goat-like ears. Many deemed it was a goblin, yet others were not so sure. Alien or...
Yeah, I'm in that category. The not so sure category.
or goblin. You tell. Bigfoot. If you have never heard of a Bigfoot, also known as a Sasquatch, it's a giant, hairy monster mixture of an ape and gorilla that lives in the deep woods. While only a few pieces of evidence have been found so far, a trail cam installed in the woods near Crescent Falls, Alberta, Canada, recorded glimpses of an unknown creature wandering around a shelter made of woods and limbs. The owner of that camera claimed that this might be a Bigfoot, as no one has...
It's definitely something hairy. And it's big. And I wouldn't want to meet it. I don't want to... Nope, I don't want to stumble upon them. Like, no, creep up, no, nothing.
Ever evidenced such a massive creature in these woods. Lion invasion. This could be the worst nightmare for every hunter. Imagine yourself out for hunting, and on the way back, you find your only shelter hijacked by an aggressive lioness. This seems really freaky, doesn't it? A couple of hunters camping...
I don't even understand how you can sleep in a tent amongst those type of wild animals, bro. Little flimsy little tent. You know what I mean? That tent is stopping Nothing. At all. No.
The Botswana side of the Kalahari Trans-Frontier Park received the shock of their life when they found a curious lioness moving in and out of their tent. The wild beast was spotted looting their stuff, so they hassled the brute by their vehicle's beep. Yet it left, but on the way back, this cunning animal carried off a chair with it.
Ain't no way I would have got out of that truck. Everything that was not inside that truck would have stayed. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'd have took whatever was I had. I wouldn't have got out of that truck. I'd have turned around and I'd have went home. Shelter. Sturdy shelter.
Baby bear stuck. Initially, it looked really funny, but how on earth did this cub end up on the bush top? We don't know that.
See, just like humans, mama or papa bear, mama bear, hey, they gonna stop at nothing to see about their cub. That's the reason why, because they don't know. Nope. That was one of the reasons why I didn't want to see a bear right there, you know, because you always see the cubs and they playing and they look a little cute and cuddly and it almost make you want to go up and pet. Then that mama come out of nowhere. Nope.
But this footage captured in Switzerland melted everyone's hearts, where a mama bear could be seen rescuing her adventurous cub who was in a really interesting trouble. It climbed a tree and forgot how to come down, so it was stuck in the bush's top. The mama bear shook the stem and tried to climb up, but her weight didn't allow her to do so. After a couple of minutes, she somehow managed to bow down the stem, which eventually broke it and brought her baby back. Drunken bear. It's disco time!
Hey, don't act all high sedity and bougie like you ain't never had to get next to a wall and get that area that your arm can't reach, huh? Use that wall. Hey, I learned that from my pops, bro. Get next to that wall and please.
Yeah, it was. But why was that bear setting itself up on the tree? Was it trying to scratch its back, or was it simply drunk? Let me explain. The behavior of this kind...
Hey, I understand him right now. Hey, I understand him.
...is common among bears. They don't just have a good scratch, but rather leave their marks on and investigate trees that have been marked by other bears to set boundaries for their territories. They do look funny doing that, though. Chimpanzee's Reflection. A hilarious reaction of some chimpanzees was recorded on camera when a mirror was placed in the woods. Initially, one of them shouted and warned its reflection, thinking of another chimp. Then, a group of chimpanzees confronted the mirror with some tickling response, as some jumped and tapped the ground, while others blew the sand and plucked the grass and leaves to express their aggression. Bear cubs climb trees.
Oh, that was another thing I was like, you know, because I had to do my research on the bears, right? I couldn't go up there half cocked, right? So I was like, oh yeah, these jokers climb trees just as good as any animal out there that can climb trees, bro. So that whole thing, you can run, jump, climb up a tree and go to safety? Nah, he's still coming after you.
Here is another mama bear with her young cubs. It really seems cute to see those whelps crawling up like expert caterpillars. It looks as if they were searching for some honey under their mom's supervision.
And they doing it with ease.
Actually, they were not looking for honey, but were trying to hide from the adult male beast. It is the usual behavior of female bears to train their babies to climb trees to protect them from dangers. Hence, here as well, this mama bear is trying to protect her offspring by sending them up and patrolling to get clues of any upcoming danger. Rare white deers.
Wow.
For several years, stories of this rare deer have been roaming around the world, with the
Wow.
wish of encountering this mysterious beast at least once in a life. A lucky hunter placed his trail camera in Seneca Army Depot, which recorded some glimpses of this beautiful, precious animal. This suburban white-tailed deer really looks majestic with its royal walk and its black, shining eyes staring directly.
Hey, you looking at a dude who's eaten deer meat before. I don't know if I would eat that one. I don't think so. I don't even know if you can. Like, it looks young.
Into the camera, but after a little mesmerizing moment, it disappeared into the woods again. Bear attack camera. This hungry black bear was recorded by a trail camera as it tried to chew up the shutter, assuming it to be a honeycomb. It pounced upon the camera with its giant mouth and pointed teeth. It almost destroyed the camera lens. Try to feel that rumbling noise. It sounds really horrible. After a deadly attempt of a few minutes, it quit, leaving behind its breath fog on the lens. Illuminating Eyes. The trail camera captured an unknown glowing object in the woods. After a couple of minutes, a fox with gleaming eyes appeared from behind. But this couldn't be exactly that unknown creature, as the eyes of this cunning fox were very close compared to the ghostly gazed eyes that were fairly apart. Well, this mysterious creature, after showing a glimpse, disappeared into the woods without leaving a clue of its origin. Cubs on swings. Swinging is really fun, as shown by these cute cubs who hijacked a backyard with their mother and took control of a porch swing. Tearing up the cushions, they really enjoyed the satisfying ride. Swaying back and forth, they cuddled.
Yo, I saw some TikTok videos where they were like, they just get into things. They were in a hammock, you know what I mean? They were climbing up on rails on top of on porches. Like they into everything, bro.
One another. But as the mama bear came, they got down and left, one with the shredded truckle.
I mean, hey, they kids, bro. What do we expect?
Strange moose. This unknown vegetarian was recorded by a trail camera
Hold on, what did I do? Oh, there you go.
placed in the Maine woods. This strange moose-like brute with an elongated face and thin, long legs was seen grazing after a long period, as these giant creatures are at the verge of extinction due to illegal hunting. It looks like a moose has shed its antler and changed its face in order to escape from hunters. Buck shed antler. Now, let's focus on how amazing nature can be. Do you know that deer shed their antlers every year? Well, a trail cam called this event happening in real time. In fact, this buck had only one antler on its
That footage right there is golden. Wow.
head, which means that it had shed the former at some other place. It simply shook its head to get rid of the second one, and the antlers fall off. Deer versus tree branch. Enjoyed the deer versus deer? Well, let's try this one, where this buck didn't find any enemy to fight, so it just combated with a poor tree. Assuming the branches as an
I mean, you're not gonna always be around a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta entertain yourself. That's what I'm seeing right here. What you think?
other deer with large antlers, this angry buck decided to defeat the enemy by its continuous head strike. Bird's sand bath. This is truly soothing. These birds were caught on trail cam while chirping and enjoying a sand bath in the middle of the woods. This is not an unusual behavior, as birds are known to dig up holes in the sand and dust themselves when their feathers get oily.
Okay.
In order to get rid of excessive oils, birds take sand baths to keep their feathers healthy and lose any kind of junk that may be stuck with their flight tools. Pine marten versus squirrel. Now this one really looks like a cat and mouse show. Or should I say, a peekaboo game. A pine marten chasing a squirrel on a tree was recorded in Colorado. This marten wanted to have a squirrel roast, yet the tiny pack rat was clever enough to deceive the predator by circulating around the tree quickly. This entertaining show lasted a few minutes until the marten gave up. Boss bear. A grizzly sleeping bear was recorded while he was sitting like a boss and fascinating the visitors, especially kids, with his cute, welcoming gestures.
Yo, bears is funny. I didn't know they was this funny, though. I've learned a lot in the past week. I didn't know they was this funny.
Well, kids, would you like to have some honey pie or peanut butter? Would you like to have
Yo, he just looks super lazy.
some honey pie or peanut butter? This eerie figure was witnessed somewhere in Africa, where a man installed a trail camera in the woods to record some wildlife moments. But what it captured instead was really puzzling. The unknown figure was filmed walking across the road as if he was on a mission, or might be looking for something. Although, from its elongated head and almond-pointed eyes, it looks more like an alien. Yet its
It's definitely something you don't see every day.
size says something else. People went crazy as the image went viral and gave different titles to the unidentified creature. Alien or some other figure? Any guesses? Leopard versus elephants. Whoa! This leopard looks self-obsessed by the way it looked in the mirror and praised itself for its beautiful spots and ultimate strength. Well, its self-grooming ended when an elephant entered the vanity area with his missus and 2 young calves, alerting the spotted cat with its ear-piercing shriek as it's time for its family to enjoy the mirror moments. Observing the huge army of intruders, the leopard saved itself by running away. That's not all, as one of the elephants got scared after it saw its reflection as it didn't recognize itself. Like, who's this fat lady? Well, the whole brood ran away from the spot as none of them liked their mirror image. Deer with a tumor. Is this deer copying a bull's dewlaps? Or does it have some deformed organ? This winter clip can raise many questions. As you can see, a giant ball-like structure hanging from the buck's neck. This deer is actually suffering from a disease. This is hydrocyst, a fluid-filled growth that appeared in the brisket area of the bucks, yet could also be grown in other areas of the body. This might sound disgusting, but these animals can be recovered if treated properly. Well, that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching.
See, that's something you don't think about, man. Them having some of the same, or being faced with some of the same issues that humans are faced with. You know what I mean? I never seen anything like that before, bro. Hence why we watch these videos. You know what I mean? To see stuff like that and lazy bears. You know what I mean? But anyway, man. Yeah, that sucks, man. I hate it for that deer. That's insane. I got to get that image out my brain. I mean, but this was trail cam captures what no one was supposed to see. All right, y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think, and stick around and stay tuned. Till next one, I'm gone. Peace.